Hello, welcome back to Talos Principle 2. So we finished all the gold puzzles out on the island. I remembered that there is one here. Cornelius wants us to meet him. He has a final task for us. Oh, look at the stars, it's nighttime. Is the gold puzzle here open? He said it's open. Is that going to be our choice? Either do the final gold puzzle or go free Athena? It is open. So it might be that we have to choose between Athena and Miranda. Let's go see. There they all are. Melville, Yacket, Byron.
There you are.
What's it like to be mayor? Yeah, that's uppermost in my mind.
Feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win.
Why am I concerned about
What
all
matters
this?
most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining. Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
Do you think things might still go wrong?
Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
Will your friendship with Alcatraz?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around.
I should go. Okay, so is this my choice? Return to the VTOL. Do I either enter the VTOL or I do the last puzzle? I don't know. Because we return to the VTOL. Oh, and there's Cornelius.
Thank you for coming, 1K. You've done a lot for my family, and I appreciate it. We're almost there, but we'll have to work together to save Miranda.
It's nothing after all you've done for New Jerusalem and how hard you fought for a better future. Or no problem, what's next?
That's kind of you, 1K. I don't know how much credit we really deserve, but we tried. We did our best, even if it wasn't enough.
So what do you need me to do?
You need to enter the liminal space between Athena's mind and the machine, the bridge between thought and action. There, you have to find the part of the process where Miranda's pattern still exists, where it's been trapped since the moment her physical body was destroyed while she was logged into the machine. A dream quest, if you will. And I have to stay out here, guiding you and making sure your own pattern stays intact.
Oh my gosh. What if Miranda isn't there?
It's not impossible that I'm wrong. The machine has been upgraded more than once since the day she died, and Athena's dreams have affected it in unpredictable ways. If that's the case, I don't know. Then maybe it's over. But I don't think that I'm wrong.
Okay. So... because it still says return to the VTOL. So is that our choice? We either save Miranda or we save Athena? So we've talked to all of them. Can we enter? Ah. So enter the plane and go save Miranda, or Athena, or we do the puzzle, enter the machine, and go save Miranda. Let's go save Miranda. I think I can come back here, we just have to come back to this checkpoint. So we can try both of them. Okay, enter the machine. We're gonna do this one first. Scary.
You're in. So far, so good. Look for a visual representation of Miranda.
Okay. Uh-oh. You know what that kind of means. I just run past him? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, in the first game, ooh, that was a... oh my gosh, they're all over the place. He's coming this way. You guys are scaring me. Oh, he goes down there. Okay. Is that where I want to go? There's two of them? I don't have anything I can use to block them with.
I think you're getting closer.
Yeah. How am I gonna do this? Oh, didn't make it. Okay, so what am I going to block it with? 4 because there's 2 of those. Okay. Not sure which way I'm gonna go on this.
I think you're getting closer.
Yeah. This side. Wow. Over there. Am I gonna go through there? Okay. There's a box. Okay, what am I gonna do with the box? Use it to jump over that? I got more of these. Can I get my box? No. I need a jammer. Am I gonna go around the corner there? Okay. Now what?
That's it. That's her. Just make contact and I can pull you both out.
Is that her right there? No! Oh my gosh, how do I make contact? Aha. No. How do I make contact to her? Is this her? Oh, this is her. What did it say? Wake up Miranda.
I've been so lost. I heard my mother's voice, but she couldn't hear mine. I know I made a mistake, but I couldn't apologize. I screamed and screamed and screamed, and then I was dead. This place is confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Did my father send you?
Yes. He did. Let's get you out of here. Oh, it's not going to make me repeat all that.
Miranda, please talk to me. Are you okay? Did it work?
Father? I'm okay.
I'll never be able to repay what you did for me, my friend. No adequate words exist in any language on Earth that could explain what this means to me. The greatest miracle of our existence, 1K. The miracle that so many of our ancestors couldn't have imagined is that we are capable of love. That love isn't a chemical delusion experienced by mammals, but a fundamental property of sentience. To be sentient, to exist in the first person, is to be alone, to be separate. But all of us, even machines, are always reaching for transcendence, and the only place we can find it is in each other. There was an ancient poet who put it best, I think. We must love one another, or die.
Okay. We'll start at the beginning. How were you able to retrieve Miranda's body?
I still have limited access to the Noema system. Do you remember that body replication technology you encountered in the puzzles? It's the original version of that.
Okay, what can I expect to find inside the
Once you get deep
megastructure?
enough, you'll see the singularity, but don't let that distract you. The closer you get to Athena, the deeper inside her dream you will be. With the powers at her command, space and time may not behave in the way you expect them to. Still, underneath all of it, there will be a logic. Try to discover it.
Okay, what's the future of New Jerusalem going to be like?
That's not for me to decide. But here's what I've come to believe. All of Athena's fears are legitimate. So are all of her hopes. And the only way of ever really overcoming that contradiction is faith. That faith can't be forced, and it can't be bought. We must choose to believe that our strange, long journey through the cosmos matters, not to some external force, but to us.
Okay, I guess I need to go. Defy death. Okay, Miranda.
Did I say thank you for saving me? Sorry if I didn't. It was all very strange. I thought I might be hallucinating.
What do you remember about the accident?
All I remember is the light. For a moment, I could see something incredible, and then it destroyed me.
How are you now?
Very well. Alarmed and embarrassed by all the upset I've caused, but otherwise well. Thank you.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. Mother's safety protocols would have prevented the accident. That's the truth, and I have to learn to live with it.
Do you still see the beauty of the universe the way you did before?
I do. Yes. But I also see how terrifying the universe can be. How cold and uncaring. It's something I still need to think about.
What should we do with the megastructure and the theory of everything?
I'm obviously not going to say that there are no dangers. I'm a case study for how smugness and self-importance can lead to tragedy. But you can do better than that. And I can do better than that too. Thanks to you.
What are you going to do now?
I need to run a full systems diagnostic to make sure I'm not going to explode or something. I'm not taking any chances, not again. After that, I'll try to see if there's any way of reaching Mother from here. But I suspect that you're the only one who can reach her now. You're part of her dream.
Okay, I need to go.
Let me just say thank you one last time. Thank you for helping Father save me, and thank you for coming back to the island to save Mother.
Okay. So we did all that.
I can't believe you saved her, 1K.
Yep,
You and Cornelius took something awful, and you didn't give up, and you found a way of making it okay, even though it seemed completely impossible.
Yeah. Now you can fall in love with her, get married, have baby robots. All of that. Okay. We're gonna go. Enter the plane. I thought it was a VTOL. This is it. Now we have to see.
All right, my friends, this is it. We've come a long way together, but there's a little bit further still to go.
That's funny.
It's time to save Athena and reclaim the future.
I suppose we could just go get Athena and not save Miranda. We could have done that. That would be one ending, wouldn't it? Okay, let's see what we have to face in here. I suppose both Pandora and Prometheus are going to be in here. We have to fight them both. I don't know. We shall see. Do you know where you're going, Yakut? Oh, look, I have a social media message. Can I look at that? Not while we're traveling. It's a long travel. Oh no, we're going into the fire?
The singularity. It's
Singularity.
beautiful.
It's up to you now, 1K.
Yeah.
We'll follow you if we can.
Good luck, 1K. I know you'll do the right thing.
Don't die, kiddo.
Be able to. Thanks a lot there, Melville. Don't die, kiddo. Let's see what our thing is. Social media resurrection. It's time for me to admit something. For a while now, I've kept the charade of being opposed to everything Byron stands for and to what Athena evidently stood for all along. I didn't just do this because believing in humanity is hard. I also did it because, to be frank, in my circles, taking this position is socially expected. It's mandated, but Miranda's resurrection has changed something inside me. I think it's fair to say that I've been a coward. I've cared far more about being seen, believing the right things than about standing up for what I think is actually true. And the more I perform this persona, the more intense I preach the gospel of guilt and asceticism. The more hollow I got on the inside, the less I really believed in anything. I could be a better person. I want to be a better person. So I'll tell you the truth now. We should embrace the theory of everything, even if we risk destroying ourselves. We should absolutely not do what our ancestors did. We should never put profit over reason or human need, but we should grow. And no, frogs are not people, and yes, humans matter more than frogs. And I just don't care about these stupid, tedious debates anymore. Okay. Really? I have to walk into that? I don't think that's really what it wants me to do. The singularity is called the sun. Isn't this the way we came? I guess now it's an elevator. We must have flown over the top of it. Okay, where are we going? Here we go. Puzzles. Oh, look at that. It goes back and forth. Still goes back and forth. Interesting. Okay. What do we have in here? Look at how they're all doing that. And this does no good. Well, that opens that up. Oh, then there's a red thing down there. You can open the red. And you can convert red to blue. Yeah. I don't know what that does, but okay. That's gonna have to sit there. Would it be better if it was over on this side? Yeah. then you can convert red to blue, but no. There unless this is on here. I don't know what these things do. Do they just turn the color I need them to turn? Okay. So now that can go from red to blue. And we can get this. Okay, I think what I need is for you to be red. Which means blue. Okay. So now you're gonna be blue. And you're going to use blue to turn red. Oh, I get it. Okay, okay, okay. So that has to keep holding on to that too. So you... Okay. And then you're gonna be blue. Alright. We got through to here. Uh-oh. Do they both go to the same spot? No, they don't. Interesting. So this is the choice. Well, how do I know what I'm choosing? You're in a... Okay. Can I go back and go the other way? Maybe they're connected in some way. Solve Dystopia puzzles. So there's 4 Utopia puzzles and 4 Dystopia puzzles. Do I have to solve them all? I don't know. Does that make the other one work? There's no dome. I think that's why I got confused to start with. I didn't know where it was. That's another one of these. Oh, is that what happened? Because I turned it blue and the other one... I don't know, but whatever, okay.
Alexandra Drennan said that we are not entirely bound by time. Our minds can recreate the past and predict the future. She said knowledge is a kind of freedom, but I have the ultimate knowledge, and I'm not free.
Oh, look at that. I will admit I spent more hours, really, than I care to admit, playing around with this. It's kind of lagging a bit. There we go. Trying to figure it out. And I finally did, because I didn't want to bore you with hours and hours and hours of me trying to figure this out. It did take hours, believe me. But I got it figured out. So the two worlds, Utopia and Dystopia, interconnect. I need to solve all 4 puzzles in both. And whenever I quit, it goes back to the beginning. So I have to go from the very beginning. So this we already solved. We know we need to make that red so that or blue so we can connect it to the red. And then we'll go on from there, because we only got the first one done. And then it was just taking me so long to figure out the second one that I thought, okay, I'm going to play with this without recording and then come back and show what I've done. So we need to make this blue so that can be blue. So we can go back over here, which makes it blue on the other side, and then our transition thingy will make it red and open that gate. Just like this. See, now I have to remember what I did before, and that's always tricky with me, so you just never know. Okay, then we grab our little digger guy over here, and we've already hit this, so it does no good to hit it again, because we already solved this first puzzle in Utopia. But we're going to make it reflect over there, and set it here, which is going to keep this gate open. So then we can take this and make it turn that. Oh, we have to reset that. See, that's what I forget. Reset. Okay, now we're going to turn that to red, which turns it red over on the Dystopia side, so we can get into that gate. And then I was stumped and stumped and stumped what it wanted me to do after that, but I finally figured it out. So red is red, and there that goes. The gate opens up, and we have one of these, I never remember what the things are called, accumulator. And at first I thought I wanted it to be red, but I do not want it to be red just yet. I want it to be blue. So there we go. It is blue, and you know what I'm going to do is move this so that it's closer to here. Just because I know what's coming up. I had gotten all this far, and I had gotten this fan going so that I could jump over here. And, oh, and then that solved this puzzle.
I can calculate the future of this planet. All the things that we will see if we choose not to act.
Okay, so that one's been solved. And then I stood here and I was like, there's a teleport over there. What am I going to use with that? How am I going to bring something up here? But then I realized that I could take the teleporter and put it right here where I can see it. And then it's handy dandy to use, because I needed something red to open up that gate. So we run back over here and grab our accumulator, empty it out, and now we're going to make it red. You will not believe how long it took me to even realize this part. Teleport and make that red. And we solve our second puzzle in Utopia. Now it
The
was
continents will
worrying me.
move, the mountains will fade away, even the stars will change. The days will grow longer as the rotation of the Earth slows.
Gotta listen to Athena. So what was worrying me is that if I did all the dystopia puzzle first, would I create a dystopian universe? But we have to solve all 8 puzzles, so that's what made the difference. So then I'm here, and I had seen this from the other side, but didn't know how to get to it. Now we know. So what we want from this is to get in there, and in there is a little digger guy. But we need to change this first, and we need to change it to blue. And I was like, well, how am I going to do that? If we come through here, oh, this took so many hours to figure out, but I didn't cheat. I was tempted to, but I did not cheat. I did not look up another video that showed me how. I did figure it out all on my own. I'm so proud of myself for that. So we have a swapper there. We've got that pointing up to that. We have this that we need to change, and I was thinking, well, I wonder if that corresponds to the one in the dystopia that we need to make blue. So if we follow this up here, we get our little guy here who can connect to the red and turn that blue, which was exactly what I was hoping I needed. And it turns out that it was. Because then we could get out our digger guy. Driller. That's what he is, driller. And then I was like, what is back here that's so important? And when you look through here, there's another me. But we need a green to open the gate. So I was like, okay. But that does solve our third
There will be
dystopia
volcanoes
puzzle.
and asteroids, earthquakes and floods. Slowly, day by day, the moon will drift away, and we will still be here.
Yes. So now we need to open that gate. We have a box and a platform. We know what to do with them, but we need us both over here. So we need this gate open. So we need a green. So we're going to have to turn that green. But we're not going to do it just yet because we have something else we have to do over in the Utopia side. Which again took me so long to figure out. I'm not the brightest on Earth, but I get it done eventually. So we need to... Okay, let me remember how I did it. We wanted to open up this. So we need a red to open up that. And we can easily do that with this. We just go from our little blue, and I'm looking at it upside down, so I get a little confused as to where it is. There it is over there. Our little blue guy to the red one that we wanted to open up. Okay. And we can come back here, which solves another Utopia puzzle, which made me happy because I want Utopia.
10 million years until every species has gone extinct or been replaced. 100 million until the rings of Saturn fall from the sky. 500 million until the sun starts getting brighter and everything on Earth starts dying.
Including the robots, I guess, when the sun novas. So now we've got this, and it wants a blue. And we have a couple spots that we need to open. We want to open this, but we need to hold the red open to open this. Or not this, I'm sorry. But we want to get in there and get that one because that's one of our puzzles. So we need the blue to open this. We need the blue to open this. Basically, we need that to be blue, not red. So up we go again. And I didn't do it in this order originally. It took me a while to realize everything I needed to do. But now that I know, we can get it done in a more orderly fashion. Okay, so we need the blue. And to get close to here, which allows us to run down here, solve this puzzle, and it did make me happy.
If we do nothing, there's only 1 billion years left for life on this planet. Every plant, every animal, all that is beautiful will wither and die. And we will watch it happen.
Yep. Because we're robots and we don't die unless we do something stupid that, why I'm trying to hook to that. And then we come over here. As I was saying, it did make me happy that I could solve all the Utopia puzzles first. So, there's that.
The universe will continue for trillions of years. But everything we love about this Earth will be gone. Because we chose not to act, not to take control, not to be responsible. But if I give them my machine, then it could all end tomorrow.
But it's going to end one way or the other, tomorrow or in 1 billion years. So, but now we have a complete circuit here. However, we need to get our guys together over in Dystopia to solve that last puzzle. So we need this to become green, and we can't do it with this. So we switch it out, come up here, and we do it with red and blue makes green, and we have our green. Crash. We can go back over here. And I did try to get both guys to run through here. I was going back and forth with them. Spent a lot of time and found out when they hit this statue, they can't cross over. One of them disappears as you're coming back one way or the other. The other guy disappears. So you can't get them both in Dystopia or both in the same world. Yet. Anyway. So then we come back over here. Now that's green. We can hook that to that. Hand it to him. He takes it. Hooks it to this. And then I'm in the way. This opens up. And we can solve this last puzzle. Because we're both together over here. And then we get into the part where I didn't go beyond this, so I don't know. Where'd he go? There he is. I don't know what happens after this, because I didn't do the Tetronimos and I didn't continue on because I wanted to do it here. So, we're used to doing this part. Last puzzle done.
I can calculate the future of the planet, the death of the sun, the migration of the stars. But I cannot predict humanity. Anything is possible. Nothing is certain. How do I choose?
And that is the question. I kept thinking all along the way. I knew I was going to have to make a choice. And I kept thinking all along the way, what am I going to choose? So I have a guy on the dystopian side, and I have a guy on the utopian side. And we're going to go do the two Tronimos from here. But I think the choice is going to be, do I give them the planets or not? I mean the planets. Do I give them the machine or not? I was just checking that out. I hadn't really, as I said, I solved that lost puzzle and then thought, okay, I figured it out. Let's do this. So now it's Teutronimo time. And this is going to be most interesting. We have a lot of straight guys. And then we have some twisty-turny guys. But I'm thinking we might as well stay straight through here. And worry about our twisty-turnies when we get out here. They're all pretty much straight on, just like those two would alternate each other. And you too. You're pretty much straight on. Let's do you. You. There we go. Oh boy, I'm nervous. I am nervous. This is our last tower. Do we really want to
Do not falter now, son of man. Have faith in yourself and the work of generations.
Okay. I don't know if it makes a difference if you enter from Utopia or Dystopia. We will find out. Save Athena. Okay. What are we going to have to do to save Athena? Does this one open? No. Does this one? Oh, this one opens. Eeks. That was weird. Okay, so it just saved for us right there. And there's the singularity. Okay, so what are we supposed... Is this her? That's Athena. Whoa. Okay, well, let's talk to Athena. Wake up, Athena.
You were in my dream. But in my dream you were me. And I was Elohim. I made trials for you, but then I was afraid you'd overcome them.
I came to save you.
Thank you. I'm awake now, but I'm still caught in my loop. Like that robot from that old poem. I don't know what to do. I've thought about it over and over and over, but I still don't have an answer.
Miranda is alive.
That's impossible.
Cornelia's found a way.
Then I'm done. I'm done trying to choose. Done trying to lead. It's up to you now. You've been in my dreams and in my nightmares. You're connected to me and to the machine. You can choose. You have to choose.
Okay.
Break the loop.
So what I did here was I did all three endings, made all three choices, and then after doing all that, decided to move it around to what I consider to be worst ending to best ending. So you may disagree with my choices, but that's what's going to go on from here. It may sound a little disjointed because I did record them in a different order, but I'm editing them in this order.
Okay, coming up on the Dystopia side. It's a little different, huh? Okay.
The flame has blinded you. You can still save yourself. Extinguish it, creature of clay.
So that's what Pandora says. Why am I going that way?
You were in my dream. But in my dream, but then... Thank you. I'm awake. I don't know. I've thought of... That's it. Then... I'm... done trying to... It's up to you. You've been in my... You're connected. You can choose. You have to break the loop. I was stuck in my loop for so long that I forgot how much Cornelius loved me. I forgot that to save our family, he would move heaven and earth. And with 1K's help, that's what he did. And when I saw them again, for the first time in so many years, I didn't care about the machine or the theory of everything. All that matters in the end is love.
You have made a choice that is not a choice. You ended your story without an ending. Many will call you a fool, but I call you wise, creature of clay. Answers are dangerous, and there is no end to the questions we must ask. So let the future bring what it may, and trust that you will find understanding in time.
I still don't know whether they were ready. Maybe I was wrong to be afraid. Maybe I wasn't. What I do know is that it can't be one person's choice. If we want to build a better future, we'll have to build it together. You did what you had to, 1K. They'll figure out the rest for themselves. After all, we're human. We always find a way.
Okay, here's this ending. The machine sits silent. Was that 1K? Okay, we're gonna come up here and save Athena. We'll skip the dialogue because we've heard it before. Wake up, Athena.
You were in my dream. But in my dream, I made trials, but then I
came to save you.
Thank you. I'm awake now. I don't know what to do. I've thought about it over.
Miranda is alive.
That's impossible.
Cornelius found a way.
Then I'm done trying. It's up to you now. You've been in my dream. You're connected to me. You can choose. You have to break the loop.
Now, I think this is going to be the worst ending. I've changed my mind. The risk is too great. We must destroy the machine. Certain fathoms in the earth. Okay, let's see what this ending is like.
It's not the choice I would have made. But the truth is, in that moment I didn't care. I have lived for more than 1,000 years, and in all that time, the only constant I have ever found is love. Love is why we are more than machines. Love is why the universe is more than clockwork. And on that day, thanks to 1K, love won a victory over death.
Okay, what's this epilogue?
As the flame dies, the shadows it cast must fade away. Do not weep for us, creature of clay. We were never more than phantoms, and nothing is lost in our passing. And remember, the flame is gone, but the earth endures. Step outside this cave and behold the living world that you have saved. There, at last, you will find all the answers you have sought for so long.
I understand that you were upset. I'm not exactly pleased myself. But 1K made an ethical choice. He did what he felt was necessary, and we can't begrudge him that.
Oh, but they
On the
do.
contrary, it's up to us to build a future that can convince 1K and those like him that we're not going to repeat the same mistakes. As mayor, My first priority is to bring growth back to New Jerusalem. To start imagining what we can accomplish together if we make use of our intelligence and our problem-solving skills.
Okay. I'm still holding reservation. Maybe that first ending we did wasn't the best ending, because 1K kind of took control of the machine, didn't he? I don't know. Let's see where this leads us. They're not arguing anyway. There's the deer. The stag. Okay, bows to the stag. To the animals? That's interesting. Is a coot gonna come again?
Hiya, Coot.
Hi. Hi. I wanted to ask you,
Yes?
I wanted to ask you out, like, on a date.
A date.
Yeah, a date. It's this old human tradition thing, but yeah.
I'm in. Let's go.
Really? Now?
Why? Are you busy?
No. No. Well, I mean, let
So
me
this is
check.
a
No,
better
I'm
ending
good.
than the
I'm good.
last
No, of course
ending.
not. Yeah, let's go.
Just let it be, Pellegrino. I'll fix it.
Oh,
No,
see, this
it's
time
okay. You've
Pellegrino
helped enough.
can't fix it.
Do you think it's over?
It's never over, but it's up to them now. They'll figure it out.
I'm glad you're back.
So am I. This is our home, and I'm not going anywhere.
I want to know the truth. I'd hoped we could use this technology safely, but we're not ready to shut it down. I've changed my mind. The risk is too great. We must, let's see, I want to know the truth. I guess we had 3 possible endings, huh? If this is the ending. Leap of faith. Okay.
I'd like to think that 1K made the right choice. But to be honest, in that moment I didn't care. I have lived for more than 1,000 years, and in all that time, the only constant I have ever found is love. Love is why we are more than the machines. Love is why the universe is more than clockwork. And on that day, thanks to 1K, love won a victory over death.
So I took Athena's place. Wow.
Our revels now are ended. These, our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits, and are melted into air, into thin air. And, like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which it inherit shall dissolve, and, like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. But you, my friends, you will endure.
Wow. Is that the ending? These graphics are just amazing. So, do they space travel and move on to a newer star before this star Novus? I guess. Okay.
Come, my friends. 'Tis not too late to seek a newer world.
Yeah.
Push off, and sitting well in order, smite the sounding furrows. For my purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset and the baths of all the western stars until I die. It may be that the gulfs will wash us down. It may be we shall touch the happy isles and see the great Achilles, whom we knew. Though much is taken, much abides. And though we are not now that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are, we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.
Now that is a cool ending. Very cool. Now what's happening?
Hiya, Kate.
Hi. Hi.
Oh yeah, I knew there was going to be a romance there.
I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
I wanted to ask you out, like on a date.
A date?
Yeah, a date. It's it's this old human tradition thing, but yeah.
I'm in. Let's go.
Really? Now?
Why? Are you busy?
No. Well, I mean, let me check. No, I'm good. No, of course not. Yeah, let's go.
And life continues.
Checking the output. It's working. Pellegrino, did you just actually do it right? I think that's a first. I'm almost proud of you.
Do you think we'll get it right this time?
I think so. I'm sure we'll make mistakes, but we'll learn from them. What do you think?
Same thing I always thought.
So what happened to
We
Byron?
can do anything. As
Poor
long as we're
Byron.
together.
He's got to find a woman now. A mate. I guess we'll... So that was the Talos Principle 2. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I very, very much enjoyed it. I love games, movies, books, things like that that may leave me thinking in the end, and I'm still pondering them later on. Hang on through the credits because I'll speed them up. You want to see the little epilogue at the end of this one, I'm sure. If you like this, leave a like, all that usual stuff. Subscribe. Leave some comments if you have something to say. I thought it was just a very, very interesting game. Very much enjoyed it. The graphics are beautiful. The puzzles are intriguing. The storyline even. This was a bigger storyline than what you got in Talos Principle 1. And I even enjoyed it very, very much. And I hope you did too. So that was the Talos Principle. And I will see you back again in other adventures. This was a long, long series, but now it's time to move on. Bye-bye for now. I totally loved this epilogue. We're at the grave site of... It's going to show it in a moment. Trevor. Yes, Trevor, this was such a sweet ending. Trevor's dream lived on. Trevor and Amanda both lived on. We continued on, and we found a way. Life always finds a way. Bye-bye, Trevor.